finalizing price, the details should reveal themselves once you've uncovered the objectives and you've put some value on that. I was doing surveys for a software product, and where you put that initial ballpark area will mean different things to different people, right? So I was doing a survey for a new software product, and the companies that I was surveying ranged in size from under 10 employees to over 5,000. So that mid-market, upper mid-market. And when we got down to, we asked a lot of questions about, would you be interested in this? And then once we had a yes or a maybe, we started using ballparking for price, right? And so to finalize price, what we had to do is, if this were free, would you be interested? And what was interesting is that under 10 employees, of course, or the smaller companies were absolutely, if it's free, that sounds perfect. We'd love to do that. It minimizes our risk, right? But when we said on the high end, like if it was $50,000, would you be interested? And some of those small companies were like, absolutely not. If I saw a price tag of that, I would know that that's not for me because it's just too risky. Not that I couldn't afford it. Everybody kind of went through their little justifications. It's not that I can't afford it, but but inside there, but the big companies, when I said free, they had the exact opposite reaction. They would say, oh, that, free, and, we'd have this, and oh, what if it was $50,000? Oh, okay, well, that sounds more reasonable. And we start asking, and in particular, this software went towards banking, and that banking world, that was one of their indicators, right, as to whether or not the solution was going to actually solve their problem, right? It was a quick little mnemonic device for them where they could say, oh, if it's under 50, they probably won't be able to meet our security protocols. But if it's over 50, there's a good chance that it will. We can continue the conversation. So that's where, if once you decide to finalize your price, right, that's with a lawyer. If you have a really big problem and the lawyer comes in at $75 an hour, you're going to question whether or not the lawyer is going to be able to fix your problem. If he comes in at $1,000 an hour, you pretty much expect if he's commanding those fees, he must be able to solve this particular big problem. So use that for finalizing price.